Hello, welcome back to Hearthstone. Today I think I'm just gonna do Control Warrior. So I enjoy the Control Warrior, got a quest for it, and kinda did a video on like the Druid I did. I'll probably show up later, it's one of the more reliable decks. A lot of the decks that I made are kinda just... Well, a few of them are stuff I net decked from a long time ago before those probably got kicked out of the meta a bit more, or newer cards made that deck better and I need to get those. But all my other decks are kinda like stuff I made, like a Mech Hunter. Trying to do some weird stuff, and sometimes it actually does work. It feels quite nice. Either way. Okay, hello Pilot, it's Golem. It's nice to see you again. I like this card. I think it's a cool card. There's nothing you can say about it. I gotta stop like vigorously breaking stuff when I start with everything while I'm recording. That's what happens while we're waiting for like the first turn to get going. I just break everything. This is quite nice. Oh, well, that's not quite nice though. So, I think I'll just slam this. He spent a coin and 3 health to get my slam. Same mana, he lost 3 health. You will regret this. Man. Wrathguard, man. Pretty good card. I've just seen some funny videos where... that's a really great video where a warrior had 30 armor. And he shield slammed the Wrathguard and it did 30 damage to the Warlock because it does damage past the minion's health threshold. So Wrathguard can be very risky. But in this scenario, it's working out well for him. Get in there and fight, maggot. I like this card though. It's like a really big. It's an acceptable risk for the reward you get. Whereas in like Succubus is an unacceptable reward for the risk you take. I think I will take out this Wrathguard. I'm not really calculating that it's going to do 2 damage to him in my decision of that. It's just, the 4 damage is going to hurt. I need time to stabilize a bit more. I think I could build Patron Warrior now that I think about it. I should do that for the next thing. I'll play this for a while, though. Just to... I'm kind of already half Patron Warrior with these Frothing Berserkers. This deck was kind of just made up with my own... Like, these cards were thrown in of my own volition, because I like them. I should try Patron Warrior, though. Definitely, until I get my... Until I get a Justicar Trueheart. Which makes Control Warrior so much better. This is not in a good position, I can say that much. Okay. I think I'm just gonna... I gotta play this. So he's gonna ram that... He's probably gonna run this guy into my Golem and bam, like Mal'Ganis is gonna pop out. Because it's always Mal'Ganis every single time this guy dies. And? Well, that's not so bad. Who is this guy? Oh. Man, that would have been cool to have. I think I'm gonna pop this guy down. Just do a big ol' whirlwind. 1 damage. It did some okay clearing. This guy's just gonna get hit by like this guy, and it's not really gonna mean much, but I just kinda hope he trades in with the Wrathguard. That would be hilarious. But there's no reason he would do that. He gets rewarded for doing this. And even if it didn't have this effect, it would be better to do this. That would have just been the best. Oh, well, he still doesn't take damage, so that's fine. I kind of wish he did that, though, just without thinking about it. Trying to save his dude until he drew a minion. Alright, Lotheb. But you don't realize I don't got crap. Although if I do draw a spell that would save me, it would hurt. Execute. I can actually still do this. Interestingly enough. Those 1 mana spells, man. Man, So he's got basically a 5-card advantage on me because he's got his hero power. Bing. Yeah. Also, the frame rate's a little bit better because I realized during the last entire game I was running another game while I was going. So that's not good. I think I do want a shield slam here.
No problem.
It's putting him lower, but it's not really going to help that much. I don't know what I could pull out here that would actually help me, though. He's just got a bunch of good early game stuff now. He got his good start, and I really didn't get any good start. That Wrath card actually pretty much won him the game, almost. Well, he had a good start with the Imp as well, so I couldn't play the Armor Smith at the start. Oh, that's pretty much going to seal it.
Put this apple on your head.
What do we got? Slam? Come on and slam. Sylvanas.
I have no time for games.
Well, I already lost, but still. I like Sylvanas. I don't know if there's anything different I could have done there. He's had a good start. Kind of hurt my deck in my start. Did play a lot of spells, though. I never actually played Patron Warrior, though, so I'm looking forward to doing that later. Apparently it's kind of hated in the meta, or something like that. Although, it is kind of hilarious. Oh. Probably speaking of the devil. Alright, Sky Golem. This time when I send you back into the deck, don't let go get your brother to get back in my hand. I mean... Okay. Hello. What do I got? Nothing? Okay. Ooh. A little bit of frame rate dip in here. Doesn't like this map or something. Okay. It's an Armor Smith start. I feel like without that card that's like deal 3 damage, gain 3 armor, I'm kind of not doing this whole armor thing. I'm gonna rebuild this deck later, but still. Oh, here we go. The armor trades. Next turn I can Taskmaster this girl, bop her, get myself extra armor. That's 4 extra armor if that goes through. Probably have an axe or something. Although if he had one he might have played it last turn. Oh, he's just armoring up. What's this? What is this card? Shield Slam? Yeah. So he used that... Oh, he used on the other one. Of course. Okay. An Acolyte of Pain. And for some reason, both these Garroshes on this map are really wrecking the frame rate. Oh well. Just gonna cause a little bit of stutter. But not that this game entirely is dependent on frame rate like something like Dark Souls or something like that would be. It's more armor. The thing is, he probably has... I think that he has a few Grand Tournament cards or something. I always want to assume that my opponent has better than me so I can play around that idea. I'm just going to draw a card here because I don't want my Acolyte to get axed. I'm really winning the armor game at the moment. But yeah, I think the best thing you can do is, no matter at what level, you always want to assume that your opponent has... Oh, he's a dragon guy. You do always want to assume that your opponent has a bit better than you. Just so you can deal with that thought. I think I want to do this. again, I just threw this card in here. I like Heroic Strike, and I like the idea of certain wins I can get with playing Gore Howl the previous turn, and then, like, Heroic Striking them for, like, what is that, 13 damage? Seems pretty funny. Some of the new cards in Grand Tournament, though, are really good. So I'm going to drop this. Pop him here. Okay. Oh, Frothing, you'll go down before this. Okay. So Acolyte of Pain's getting a 3-for-1, unless he executes it. He's getting a 3-draw for 1. Although I did use up, technically. Well, I used up the other Whirlwind get its use, and sort of Despite, so. Bash. Yeah, that's the card I was thinking about. Shield Slam. I mean, I'm getting the card anyway. And there's Rags, and he can't Shield Slam Rag. And now all of his armor is going down to 0. I think he still has an Execute, though. So he can do anything to deal 1 damage and then Execute, but that's still a 2-for-1. Next turn I can play Golem, Armor Up, whatever else I draw. It's good to see that he hasn't killed him yet, but he might do it with anything. And then, oh, he doesn't have Execute. So I can Golem, but I don't want to Shield Block, because I do want to Shield Slam. Armor Up, though. Yeah, against a deck that's like about as slow as mine, I think mine's performing a bit better than his. I just have a lot of late game. I got like Kel'Thuzad and stuff. Kel'Thuzad, Grom, Rag. Pretty good. Endgame.
I bring life.
Alex. Good thing armor isn't affected by that. So how much damage can I deal to him? 12, 16. I think I'm going to save this for 1 extra turn. Just bop her. So she's done like 20 something damage to me. Well, that's fine. With this hit, even if he kills Ragnaros, I can win next turn. Well, even if he kills my whole board and then kills the Golem, I can win next turn. So he needs some miracles out of this. Whatever's in his hand has to be something pretty good.
I've got the beast in my
I mean, that's a good start.
I can take the hit.
That's alright, but it's not going to save him. What's he going to do, though? Hey, you, what you going to do? Yeah, that's still lethal. Well played. Glad I kept his axe. Boop. There we go. That was a good game. Really slow game for like the meta standards, I think. Either way, I'm gonna go see what I can do about a Patron Warrior. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time.